Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In today's video, I will show you how to install the Metasploitable 2. So go to this link, go to the Google, type Metasploitable 2 download. Then you would get the first link, source code. Okay, then go to the second one, Metasploitable download. Click the download. Then you would install the download this Metasploitable 2. Already I have downloaded this, so I discontinue the download process. So I go to the download and I have downloaded here. There's a copy here, Metasploitable Linux 2. Just right click, extract. Okay, extract here or extract to Metasploitable Linux 2. So when you do that, okay, so it would be extracted like this, and then go, and this is the file what we want. But this file is, if you check the properties, it is of type vmdk, but we want OVA file for the virtual box. So now this is the issue. So I would show you how to create a virtual machine based on vmdk file. New. So we Metasploitable 2, give some name. It is based on Linux. Go down, other Linux 64-bit. Next. So allocate some amount of space, let's say 1000 MB or 1 GB, and this leave the default CPU and hard disk. Okay, so here virtual hard disk. Instead of creating a new hard disk, what you do is go for the second option, use an existing virtual hard disk, and click here, then add. Go to the location where you have downloaded the and extracted the Metasploitable 2, and click here all files. Okay, a file is missing, that just a minute. So again, it's here. Okay, what I did, actually I just deleted that folder and I extracted the folder again from the zip file. So then select this, choose, okay, next, finish, and after that you just click start. Automatically the Metasploitable 2 would be started. So the username is msfadmin, msf admin, and the password is same, msf admin. Also for FTP or SSH, the credentials are same. So msf admin, msfadmin. So login is successful. Then check what is our if config IP address. So it is getting 10 dot something like that. So because I expect the adapter is in NAT mode, so change to bridge adapter if you are in the home network, so that from other Kali machine you can access this machine. So after some time, just refresh if config or reboot, so that the IP address will be changing to something like 192.168 1 dot something. So it would get the IP address from the home network router. So let us reboot. So it is not rebooting. So sudo reboot. So it is asking the password msf admin. Is restarting. So in the Metasploitable 2, various services are running already inbuilt with vulnerabilities. Example, MySQL database system, SSH, FTP, Telnet, SMTP service, various services are running. And we can use this as a target to learn various ethical hacking such as scanning, enumeration, gaining access, backdoor, etc. So it's restarted msf admin, msf admin. So if config. So now it got the IP address, okay, from the home network. So if your mouse is stuck in the screen, see I'm not able to bring it out. It says right side control. Press the control button in the keyboard, which is in the right side. Okay, so you have two control buttons, one in the left, one in the right. So just press the control button in the right, so the mouse is released. So this is how you have to uh, install the Metasploitable 2. So from your Kali machine, okay, from your Kali machine you can ping, okay, or let's say nmap. You are familiar with this, okay, nmap hyphen yes, okay, s, okay, then 192.168.1.24, I think, yeah. So sudo yum kali. So now you can see these many services. FTP is running, SSH is running, Telnet is running, SMTP running, there's a domain, HTTP service, NetBIOS is there. So various different services, MySQL, PostgreSQL. So many services are running in the target. Okay, and this we can effectively use for various learning purposes such as enumeration, scanning, etc.